What is going on, everyone? This is Jabo. I'm your host, Brendan Bryan, and these are my power rankings for the NASCAR O'Reilly Series after the 11th race of the season at Talladega. Let's get started. Man, we are a third of the way through the season. Can you believe it? But before we get to the power rankings, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. It really helps out the channel, and it is always greatly appreciated. And with that out of the way, let's get to the power rankings. The O'Reilly Series continued its strong start to the year at Talladega. I can't give enough praise to the CW network. They are doing sports work over there, man. I mean, compared to what you see on Fox, sadly, with the Cup Series and the Truck Series, the CW is doing work, and the racing product itself is also really, really good. So, just a perfect storm, and we had another good race at Talladega. Pretty chaotic. I mean, it's Talladega, so what do you expect? But honestly, the race itself was decently clean, and the thing that took drivers out of contention for this race were mistakes on pit road or coming back onto the track. I want to specifically talk about Junior Motorsports here, because when they were blending back onto the track late in the race, NASCAR made a new rule that, people knew about, where drivers blending back onto the track could not attempt to block incoming racing traffic, essentially, to serpentine it through. We've seen it in the Cup Series the last few years, and it is wildly dangerous, and I don't think I need to explain why. Justin Allgaier and I believe Sam Mayer did that, and they were both penalized for it. I mean, duh. They seem pretty befuddled, but I mean, it's so dangerous. I mean, it's like if an Indy car at the Indy 500, or just, I don't know, it's St. Pete, they just shot out and just went right into traffic. So, yeah, that was a good call there by NASCAR. Great to see that rule in place, because good grief, if super speedway racing couldn't get any more dangerous. The battle up front was really interesting, though, through this race. You expect over the last few years that it would be RCR at the front with drivers like Austin Hill and Jesse Love dominating the race, but that wasn't the case. Jesse Love actually had race-winning speed, but Austin Hill did not. I mean, he had like top 10 speed, but he did not have race-winning speed. And Jesse Love, again, had race-winning speed, but did not have the dominant speed they've had at these tracks for the last like 5 or 6 years. Or heck, what they had at Daytona. So, alarm bells are ringing, people. It is kind of getting a little scary over here at RCR in the O'Reilly Series. We know how their Cup program's taken a step back over the last like 4 or 5 seasons, and maybe now we're starting to see that in the O'Reilly Series, so something to keep an eye on. But late in the race, surprisingly, this was Sam Mayer's breakout. The dude finally is running up front late in these races after nearly getting taken out, by the way. He came all the way back from like 15th or 16th all the way to the front late in this one, just to wreck. It's Sam Mayer's season this year. I mean, that's the only way it could honestly end. And it's really cruel. During their interview, they show him finishing 14th in the race, but actually he finished 24th in the race. And so, that really sucks. That really rubs the salt in the wound. But at the front, Sheldon Creed was dueling Corey Day, of all people. In the end, Corey Day was able to pull away as they just started wrecking everywhere in turn 3. Jeb Burton, everybody. It was just explosion. And with all those cars taken out, the rest of them weren't going to catch Corey Day. Brent Cruz was able to actually snatch second away from Sheldon Creed, but Corey Day scores his first career win at Talladega. So, man, these rookies in the O'Reilly Series the last couple of years, my goodness, they are good. You know what other rookies scored their first win at Talladega in the O'Reilly Series recently? Jesse Love, the defending champion. So, something to keep in mind. But yeah, Corey Day, man, first career win. Will be the first of many, and Brent Cruz as well. Finished second here at Talladega. He could win next week, honestly. And these two could just Connor Zillich this season up going forward. Now taking a look at the power rankings themselves. First, I want to point out in 28th, Austin Green. In the last episode, I informed you he was the only full-time driver in the O'Reilly Series without a top 20 result on the season. And that streak came to an end at Talladega. He got his first top 10 of the season. I really have high expectations for this team. Not like race winning, but 5 to 6 top 10s maybe, especially at these road courses. But really egregious start to the season. He's starting to claw that back now. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come for that team. A lot of really good results here. Kyle Sieg, 18th. Josh Bilicki, who's really surprised me this season. I figured this would be a bottom 5 car most weeks, but yeah, they've had decent pace this season. More top 25s than bottom 5 finishes this year, so really good on them. Harrison Burton, man, this season just can't get any better for him at all. I mean, if you're talking about Sam Mayer having a poor showing this season, poor Harrison Burton. This team just has no luck this season whatsoever. They come home with another poor result as their teammate Dean Thompson is starting to turn things around. As you see, he finished 6th in the race. That's 2 top 10s, I believe, for Dean Thompson this year, and 0 for Harrison Burton. Top 5 for Jeremy Clements. This team has shown a lot more pace this year than they have since, well, his last win like 4 or 5 years ago. So another good result for them. Poor result for Anthony Alfredo. That's why he falls in the rankings. Solid result for Brennan Poole. He finishes top 15. And then you see here in 12th, Raja Karuth, your biggest loser of the race, finished 30th at Talladega. I really like Raja. I think he'd be really good, but he's really got to take advantage of these races where he drives the 88 car. He doesn't have many of these opportunities. I mean, not to like say Jordan Anderson has bad equipment or something, but he's got to really take advantage of these JRM cars because they are the class of the field, and just a missed opportunity for him at Talladega. Bounce back week for Parker Retzlaff after getting caught up on that lap 1 incident at Kansas. He finishes top 10. I have him moving up 2 positions in the rankings. Good result for Brandon Jones. I think that's back-to-back 8th place results. And in 9th, your biggest winner of the week is not Corey Day. It's Brent Cruz who finishes 2nd. And this team is going to win sooner rather than later. It wouldn't shock me if it happens next week at Texas or the week after that. This team is about to win and break out just like Corey Day is. And don't be shocked if these two are battling for the title at the end of the season. Austin Hill, man, you see there he's fallen to 6th in the standings. Started 3rd to start the year. Don't be shocked if he continues to fall, because this team has just not shown any pace since Daytona, really. I think he had a runner-up at COTA, but that's pretty much it for his season. He's had nothing at all going for him. I mean, his results are more comparable, honestly, to that of a Jeb Burton. They're not, maybe not even that good, so don't be shocked to see Austin Hill to fall down these rankings. Good results for Smith, Jesse Love, and Justin Allgaier. I still have atop these rankings, even with a 23rd place result, because it's Justin Allgaier. He has 3 wins on the season, and I don't see him letting up anytime soon. Well, there you have it, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to my weekly NASCAR O'Reilly Series Power Rankings on Jabo. I've been your host, Brendan Bryan. I will see you all next week after Texas.